Alright, so welcome back to Narkoojee. I assume that you've probably watched the previous Cabernet video, and if you haven't, probably have a quick look at that one because we're going to dive straight into the Maxwell Cabernet. So Harry's already given us a little bit of a history on the Cabernet at Narkoojee. Tell us a little bit about the Maxwell Cabernet specifically, Harry.
Well, it was named after our grandson, Maxwell, and the proud father sitting right here. This is a step up. Maxwell will tell you more about the wine, no doubt. It's a step up from the Cabernet in that it has different oak level, a more sweet new oak character.
Yeah, it's basically the same wine as the premium Cabernet. Pretty much the only difference is the new oak. So it's about 50% new French oak, which adds another couple of dimensions of flavour. And it's definitely another level up with quality, I think, as far as complexity and
the palate is lovely.
Yeah, and as
sweet oak character. In
as Dad said, the new oak can add sweetness to the wine. It's not a sugar sweetness,
and it just goes so well with the Cabernet variety, doesn't it? That oak just sits so beautifully with it.
It just has that softening, rounding effect at this stage and makes the wine so approachable, even though you can see the age worthiness of it. It's still such a well-balanced wine at this point.
Cabernet having fairly high tannins, I think, as Dad said, that's probably the reason why new oak goes so well to soften those tannins with the sweetness.
Beautiful wine.
Very pleased with this wine.
So you've been making Maxwell for a little while now. I guess you've already alluded to a little bit of the overall quality here. Is that really what the reason behind making another label of Cabernet was, of having that entry level or premium level, as we like to call it, Harry, because we only make premium wine here, as you've informed me before. But that next step, what inspired that initially?
Well, our Cabernet was just too good to put it at one level, especially when you're spending so much on new oak and very costly items, and with the basic quality of the fruit, adding that touch of new oak just brought it into a different dimension. And yet we still thought that basic wine without that touch of new oak was showing more fruit and was still a terrific drop.
And it's such an interesting step change between the two of them too, isn't it, Brett? You do have that the premium being a little bit more simple, but a terrific wine in and of itself. But this step up to the Maxwell, you really are getting bang for your buck, aren't you?
Yeah, and we're already talking about there could be another step upwards if we find the right barrel to turn into a Valerie Cabernet, I believe, Harry.
Oh, it's certainly possible.
Certainly possible, yeah.
Certainly possible.
I think we may be able to do it with the next vintage.
Absolutely. We've spoken about it here. So, watch this space. We've been looking at these barrels as they develop, and there's every chance that we've got the quality here, but as you've just heard, we're not about to make something unless the quality is there to deserve the name to attach to the label. And that's something that I've really loved about being part of this place is, you guys put a lot of value in, whose name's on that label and respecting that and ensuring that the wine delivers the quality that label deserves. So, and boy, this sure does. Cheers.
Sure does.
Cheers. Thanks again. And so the next lot of videos, you'll see us talk more about some of the original plantings again, and we'll move on into another offer. But for now, have a look on our website. There's all sorts of terrific Cabernet offers, which are following off the back of the family pack that we first made available. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again.
Thanks.
Good.